What a weird little dungeon. Now we can go and deal with that Boglin friend. I guess it makes sense that all these illusory walls are around if that guy was here doing his illusory nonsense. But there's another one, and another one. Oh, hello. Where'd you come from? Yeah, I feel like we're a bit strong for these Boglins, which is a nice change, to be honest. The Watchdog's staff? That would be some sort of weapon. A colossal striking weapon. So I guess it's a staff, but at the same time, I don't know if you can use it to cast spells or whatnot, or if it's just a big striking staff. Most curious. Wary of left. I mean, we're always wary in these places. There's always Boglin. I see you, up on the ceiling. Oh. No one told me to be wary of floor. So I'm supposed to work that bit out for myself. It appears to have reached a dead end. Yeah, you can come over here. We're not going to deal with your ambush and... Well, we're not going to deal with you and whoever's going to ambush us as well. That's what I'm trying to say. Because there's going to be an ambush around this corner. From left or from right. Or maybe from both. No? What a lazy ambush. I guess they were expecting me to charge straight in rather than deal with them in that fashion. Super cautious now, just because, yeah, it's Boglins, isn't it? And we've got the Rhea Lucaria soldier ashes as well. Curious. And a pot. Yeah. Well, this was a fun little place. If we ever need more ashes on the other characters, we know where to look, because there's plenty to be had down here. But I guess this is indeed the end of this particular road. Yes. Who'd have thought it? Road's End Catacombs is at the end of a road. Which means we're still no closer to another overland site of grace. Captain Distracto has struck again with his beguiling ways. But now here at the cliff face we've got... Oh, is this the Revenger's shack? Might be. Looks like it. Edgar! You're a Revenger. We know how to deal with you, my friend. Jump attacks. And then poison and bleed. And having more flasks than you. And then not getting out of the way of any of your attacks for some reason. But you're dead. Nice try. Your Banished Knight Halberd +8. Pretty cool. And the Church of Inhibition. Just because we found them whilst invading people. That's kind of cool. Did we ever clear the Black Knight Catacombs? Oh, wait a minute. We've just... Have we got some better glove forts? We did. Yeah, sod it. We're here now. But I'm not sure if we cleared this or not on Old Samkin. Yeah, the fact that door's closed is probably a good sign that we didn't. And then we've got a Necromancer down here. That's you out the way, which is some skellies out the way. Not all of them. Piss. That's a lot of damage. Ah, wait. These skellies are... Oops! These skellies are still alive. I thought we could topple those skellies before we tried to ride the blades up, but I guess we couldn't. We can certainly topple that lad. We can certainly get our runes back, at least. Run around like a fool. And, oh, missed it. And now we should be able to go up. Up. And lovely. Sweet. Everyone's dead down there. Good. So I guess the Catacomb adventures continue. More skellies. They are clearly still alive, so they're probably yours. Yep, feels like they were. And you're just a regular one that can die with a bit of encouragement. Ah, jeez, there's another one behind me. I think he tried to parry us, you know. Cheeky get. Try friend. Yeah, come on, D. I wasn't sure if Elden Ring was playing by the same rules as the Dark Souls games, and summoning friends boosts the boss's HP, but I think it probably does. The power stance rules have changed, so I thought all bets might be off as to everything else. But yeah. Look, leave me alone for fucking 2 seconds, please. Why is it letting me... Oh no, it just won't let me summon in here, that's fine. Probably because I've already got D. May as well have a safety flask. Nice. Staggered him out of whatever horror that was. Aye, get off my D. Yeah, that was some good damage by everyone. This guy's so agile. And possibly immune to poison. Good job. Good job, D. And we got the black knife print. Lovely. And a good chunk of the old runes. Even better. There's more runes to be had if we unlock the rest of this place. More Glovewort out there, but also probably crabs. So that's that low out of the way. And now the crab gauntlet. Alright, anything over here? Yes. Bit more. Giant crabs as well, of course. A rune art, very nice. Crab! Crab, run for your life. Run, Sam, run. We don't want to die down here with this many runes on us. And keep going. Come on. Good girl. Right, there's also a skelly though. Pish. Right. That was quite scary. I was concerned for our runes. But now we should be fine. Ah, more vigour. I don't want to charge into the boss and potentially lose a level's worth of rune. Although, what was the boss? Is it just another watchdog? Because if it is, then it might not be so bad. Especially if we've got our marionettes with us. Oh yeah. Oh god, it's you. And skellies. Oh Jesus. And now we're gripped. And now we're about to die, probably. Yep, we're suffering from blood loss any minute now, for sure. Oh no, the boss is dead. Okay. My marionettes got the job done all by themselves, basically. Well done, lads. Good work. They're not even leveled up much yet. But now we can go back to Round Table Hold and boost them. Good work, lads. Let's get you up to +4. Maybe one day we'll take you to see some virgins. There's friend Roger around. He's going to be like, why have you just got a black knife print?
Pleased to meet you. The name's Roger.
We've never even spoken to Roger.
But had a little miss, as you might guess. Ah, I'm privy to. Would you care to learn? Time can move. A little conversation go.
So yeah, I've defeated Godric.
Ah, well done. Something to mark.
Thank you for the sword. And let's talk about that corpse under Stormvale.
During the someone stand on a bit that was the and it became the I once wished to, but the world has you'd better understand that I urge thee.
And here's a black knife print.
I can scarcely.
And just like that, we've basically done Roger's quest in one shot. He seems delighted. One quick rest later. Now, have you got anything else to add, Roger?
Ah, my examination.
You're going to give us the print back, lovely.
Demigod and hers was truly, but if Ranni, then she should. I would like you to, and then.
Yeah, we'll probably end up doing Ranni's quest.
It is the familiar. There's been talk of Ranni's where, but I suspect.
Good man. Yeah, that's the best thing about unlocking the farming spot, is it just takes any stress out of it. You just don't need to worry anymore about runes, because you can always just pop over and grab some. Lose 30,000 runes? It's not a problem. Just go and kill the bird a couple of times. Need to buy a bunch of arrows? Just go and kill the bird and just buy some more arrows. What I don't want to do though is just go over there and just farm 6 million runes and get 99 vigour and make everything much easier. We'll try and stick to some sort of natural progression. If we find ourselves completely stuck and banging our head against things, maybe we'll do a bit of farm and get a level or two. But for the moment we don't seem to need to. We've beaten this academy with other characters at this level. And they couldn't turn into dragons. So Lulu should be fine. Whoa, camera. Unless the camera tries to throw us off various precipices. Precipices? What is the plural of precipice? Oh, we got this Mogram, haven't we? I forgot about him. He's going to try and ruin our day. Little does he know, we're a dragon. And if we get the chance to write him up, we're going to do it. Ah, jeez. But we might not get the chance because he's quick. Yep. In fact, we're just going to die trying. We need to bait out some attacks and then, hopefully... Yeah. Wow. Nice. But still. We Dragon Ice him. See how he likes that. He's not a fan of that either. And now he's out of Flask. I mean, we're out of magic points. And he can still, like, 2 shots if he gets lucky. So we still need to keep a Flask on the bar. We appear to have put away our fists at some point, but down he goes. Problem solved. It's amazing how many problems you can solve by turning into a dragon. Or by jumping out of windows and punching people. That's also a good problem solver. And we got the Academy Glintstone Staff. Of course we did, because we don't need it on Lulu, so naturally it drops from one of the first enemies we fight. Although, I guess she's got high arcane, hasn't she? So she's got good drop rates. That guy doesn't like it up him. If we can do the same to this lad, then the balls will stop. There we go. We're now living in a ball-free lifestyle. Come on, Pumpkin. Do your worst. Right, he's trying. And there he goes. Good job, dickhead. As for you, nerd. Have some of that. One of those. Our prize is something we're not going to use. The scarab, yeah. Just runes, yeah. But that's cool. We'll still gather them because they're useful for shopkeeping and whatnot. Now, we've definitely been to the Church of Vows. Good. So we don't need to activate that teleporter for any real reason. Do we need to venture across the rooftops? What does that get us aside from various staves? Do we need the whetstone blade or anything like that? There's a golden seed over to the left, isn't there? And you can have one of them. He died a stuntman's death. Oh yeah, we do need to venture across the rooftops because we will want... Probably. Well, how many memory stones can one get? Is it like Sacred Tears in that there's only the right number available to max out and no spare ones? Or is it like Golden Seeds in that there's loads of spare ones? Because, yeah, if we complete the quest for Taupes, then that will help us as Lulu. Help us on any caster. Possibly. Maybe. Depending on the answers to the questions I've just posed. Which I didn't pose terribly clearly, but it's fine, I'm being rhetorical again. I love the way he leans back as he's firing. Like he's some sort of badass. No, you do have to go up here, don't you? You can't just make your way across at this level. Yeah, so you do have to go through the horrible ambush up ahead. Although, can you sprint through it? Because, yeah, we're not bothered about the runes, are we? We're just bothered about getting to the other side of it. So maybe you can just sprint past everything here. Ah, jeez. Although, it's harder than it looks. Especially with that bugger. But maybe we did it. Hup. Although, are they going to follow me down here is the question. The answer is probably. Yes, but they did it poorly. Nice. Oh, geez, he followed us as well. Are you going to drop off the edge? That'd be kind of you. Or can we just avoid you by going along here and dropping down further? And then can you just jump across there? Because I've always gone this way. But you might just be able to jump from this roof to that roof. Try jumping and then projectile weapon ahead. Well, that does sound cool. We like projectile weapons, don't we? Okie doke, we tried. Yeah, we can be a lot more relaxed about these things now that we're able to get infinite runes, as I mentioned earlier, so it was worth a go. Oh, and there's loot, isn't there, around this side that we could snag. It's runes. Cool. Yeah, that is also the downside to having an infinite rune farm. It's pretty easy. Is that it does invalidate some of the treasure. But who cares? It's all good. Now, I'm not going to try that jump again, because I do want to make a bit of forward progress. Once I remember which way is forward progress. Is it down there? Maybe. And there's our second key. Topes will be delighted with us. Wait. Stop that. Ladder down. Spiffing. Now, what have you got to say for yourself? Doesn't like a fireball. But he doesn't really mind a bunch of holy fisting. Yeah, it's not great at staggering people. But I guess that's fine. Don't really need to go over there and deal with the page. I mean, we got what I came for, which was the old key for Friend Topes. So maybe we'll go find Friend Topes again. Sup, dumbass?
Back to learn another? Oh. Are you certain you're willing to give your glintstone key to me? My,
yep,
thank you.
we are.
Now I can go to resume
You can
my
go
study.
back to the academy. Lovely stuff.
Back to learn another? Why, of course.
See you later, Topes. Now, shall we head back to the old academy? Why not? Let's go to the classroom. Now let's see what we can see. Hello, Topes. You're looking well. We've got your bell bearing. And the Academy Glintstone staff again. And Topes barrier. Lovely stuff. Well, he got back to where he wanted. That's the main thing. I mean, yeah, he's dead. But the main thing is, as well, we got a new gesture, and we will need that on Lulu at some point, so Let's see. Erudition, where is it? There it is. And before we use it, just a little thing to show off. Let's pop on one of these beautiful crowns. And our head glows. Isn't that nice? Learned about that the other day. Nothing at all weird about this scene right now. Nope. Perfectly normal.